Hello and welcome back to Ride Rescue.
I've been really wanting a new truck. The prices of new trucks are just so outrageous that I couldn't justify spending the money on new, looking at used, and then I got thinking, well, why don't I just buy a wreck? I haven't done a wreck for so long when I found this. It's a lot of work. There's a lot involved.
So a couple of things that I want to do first. One, I want to sort through all the parts that are in the bed to see what's included, what came along with the truck, what's missing. Then I can start doing an inventory of everything that needs to be replaced. And I also want to clean up all the glass. There is glass everywhere from the panoramic roof. Since I'm going to be doing a lot of work to the bed and there's some minor dents in the roof, I'm hoping I can massage those out. I don't want to do a lot of body work on a roof panel. So if I can just do some paintless dent repairs, then that'd be great. And in order to replace those glass panels on that panoramic roof, I'm going to have to completely gut the headliner out. So I'm not stomping all over the interior and parts. I'm going to pull all the interior out of the car too, the truck, and set it all aside. I did find a set of doors for it. I've got those ordered. They're on their way. A couple of used doors. They're white, but I got them cheap. Excellent price. These doors are $800 a piece, and that's just for the shell. To get one with all the parts, because the glass is broken and there's a lot of internal parts that are broken, to get a complete door, used, they're $800 a piece. Well, I got both of them for $700, so I'm really excited about that. One thing I need to look at, I don't know if it's because things are disconnected, but I can open the tailgate and close the tailgate fine while the truck is just sitting still. And it's not running. But as soon as you start it up, the tailgate falls open. I don't know what that's all about. So I'm not sure what that's all about, so that's something I'm going to have to dig into. The way the bed is damaged, there might be some pinched wire somewhere, and it's kicking it open. So we'll see. But another thing I have to do. So for now, let's start looking through all the parts that are here in the back here and see what is included. The rear fender. Yeah, that is savable. I could save that unless all the pins are broken off. This is almost $800. The lens looks like it could be polished up. The brackets on the top, this one's missing, and this one is missing off the bottom. So I'm hopeful that I can save that one. Well, this is the piece that mounts to the hood, and it's broken. That's too bad. There's another fender well. It looks like that's the front driver's side. Lots of glass. Looks like we got a floor mat, mud mat. That's nice. Estimate sheets. Speaking of, the estimate from the insurance company to repair this truck was $35,000. Parts-wise, I'm roughly estimating right around $8,000 in parts. So that was all labor. That was a lot of labor. I'm not sure what the story is here, but now all of a sudden the tailgate wants to keep popping. Top rail appears to be damaged. Well, that's a nice piece. Oh, darn it. Got a big gouge in it. I'm going to have to disconnect that battery if this thing keeps clicking away. It's driving me crazy. We'll just end up dragging the battery down. The foam insert that goes into the door panel. That's a nice piece to have. Got a couple of panels that go to the inner fender wells to the front. One of the sides. This bumper appears to be from a Honda. Got a Honda emblem, and it looks like a good grill, and one fog light. Got a few parts to sell on eBay. This is the other fender lip. It's got a little crack in it, but it's definitely repairable. The vent, air conditioner vent on the side of the dash on the passenger side was hit and knocked the lens off. And this might be the piece that goes inside that lens. It's all broken. That might be good reference. I was really excited to see these. These are kind of expensive. These are the tow hooks that go on the front bumper. Looks like I have a full set of carpet protectors. So that's nice. These are kind of spendy. This is the piece, the filler piece that goes between the bumper and the headlight on the passenger or the driver's side front. Looks like all of its clips are broken off, so I might be able to save it. Cosmetically, it looks great, but like I say, there's a lot of broken clips. Lots of glass, lots and lots of glass. All right, I'll get out the vacuum and make that tailgate release stop somehow. I need to back the truck up so I can close my garage door, but it won't let me because it just wants to keep opening back up again. So I'm going to put some straps on it and strap it shut before it does that again. Okay, that'll hold it for now. Now I can get these two doors open and start taking inventory of all that stuff. Oh man, that's not going to be fun to get all this off. Yeah, this is a sticky, icky mess. I was really worried. I thought the windshield was ruined. It looked all sandblasted and pitted and scratched and gouged, but it's just this sticky stuff. It's not like it's sticky on the windshield either. It looked like scratches, but fortunately, it looks like that'll clean off. But man, is this going to be tough to get off. It's good protectant. So it has a panoramic sunroof, and I don't know how it got broken, but it's busted. And there's glass everywhere. It's in the headliner, it's in the cowl, it was in the bed, it's all over inside the truck. So I'm gonna have to get that all cleaned up so that I can completely remove the headliner and everything in there. Fortunately, I thought that panoramic roof was going to be really expensive, but it's not. I'm probably going to be looking at about $500 worth of parts. The glass, there's two sections, they're only about 150 bucks a piece. So I'm hoping it'll be $400 or less, but worst case scenario, I'm thinking more on the lines of 500 bucks. Because of all the glass, it has a big long shade that's powered. It's got a cut in it, so that's going to have to be replaced. So that's where I'm thinking probably about 500 bucks worth of parts. But it's going to be a lot of work. And because of this sticky stuff, it's going to take me forever to get the whole roof cleaned up, because this was completely covered on the roof. When they were transporting the truck from Missouri, it
ripped open and it was raining, so the interior got wet. That's unfortunate. That kind of stuff happens. I don't think it hurt anything as long as I can get it cleaned up right away. I won't have to worry about any mold or anything that way. Well, I was hopeful that it would open. I'll move you over and from the other side and we'll see if we can get this door open. Well, I can see how bad this center pillar is. I know this one's heavily damaged. This one looks safe. I don't see any damage in it of any kind. It doesn't look like the hinge plate area is damaged. Wow, surprise. Yeah. I was expecting this. There's a lot of electronics that are goofy. Some of the lights are acting funny. I'm getting a lot of error messages on the dash. But one thing that's amazing with all this damage, none of the airbags blew in this truck. So I can't help but think that this truck was sitting still and it wasn't running at the time, but yet the way it's damaged and the nose and side mark scrapes, it appears like they went through a big old wooden fence. Probably low speed, probably wasn't at a high enough speed or a heavy enough impact to actually set off all the airbags. So all the airbags are good. Surprisingly, it has a clean title because there was no accident, but yet it has a salvage title. So clean crash history, salvage title. So it's going to be interesting. It is a rebuildable, so the state of Utah will allow me to retitle this truck. But I'm noticing here on the roof, we've got a wrinkle here in the roof, we've got a wrinkle here along this seam. It looks like along the door everything is good there. So I'm really hoping I can just pull this pillar and not have to get into the roof panel. The roof panel is all straight. There's some dents in it. So whatever caused the top window to bust also put a few dings and dents in it, but nothing really major. I mean, I'm thinking that once I get all of this headliner out, really can't see it, it's so dark. Once I get all of this out, I think I'll be able to get in there with a dentless repair, or I should say a paintless dent repair, and get that roof panel all straightened out. But it will have to be repainted, I'm sure, just because a panel that large would show every little teeny wave, but never know. I'm hopeful. Let me get this other door open. I hope it opens it just as easily as this one did, and then see what else I can find. Open right up. No, this isn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. This center post only has a little bit of damage right here, and then it's obviously pushed in right there. I see a little bit of waviness, but I'll have to get all of this sticky off before I can really tell. Yeah, there's a wave here, a wave there. So, yeah, I'm anticipating the fact that once I get this pulled out, I'll for sure have to replace this panel. I can drill out all the spot welds along the seam, and I'm hoping all of this roof will just pull out straight. But like I say, I'm just going to have to get all of this cleaned off and then remove the headliner and all of this brokenness. So I'm really excited about this project. I'm a little overwhelmed, little worried, worried about cost, worried about time, worried about ability. There's a lot to do on this, and I'm hoping I can do it all right here in my garage. So I'm hoping I can share that with you. We can learn together. I can help train anybody with my videos so they can see how maybe they can do it at home in their garage. I really hope to inspire. I'm sure there'll be things about this that I'll be needing some help and some guidance, and I'll be asking for help from you viewers. So please subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye for now.